The 2011 Chicago Bulls, one of the most exciting teams to watch at that time, led behind young superstar point guard Derrick Rose. So on this season, D Rose became the youngest player in NBA history at only the age of 22 to win the Most Valuable Player award after leading the Bulls to a 62-20 record. Ultimately, they did lose to LeBron in the Miami Heat 4-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. And after this season, we do know that injuries would change Derrick Rose's life forever, as it would totally derail his NBA career up to this point. So can we take over as the GM of this 2011 team and lead the Bulls to the finals behind a healthy MVP Derrick Rose? So yes, for today's video, we are doing a road to championship rebuild for the 2011 Chicago Bulls. Now, this team was absolutely beasting out there, man. I mean, Derrick Rose, youngest MVP in NBA history. Absolutely crazy. So for you guys that don't know, road championship rebuild basically means that we are going to keep on rebuilding this team until we win an NBA championship. And of course, we don't have injuries or anything like that to worry about. So we just get to simply build Derrick Rose's career based off of there's just never being injuries. So that's going to be a great thing for us out there. So yeah, on the team, we got Rose, we got Joakim Noah, who is definitely one hell of a player back in the day. I know as of right now, he's definitely not as good as he once was, but on this NBA season, looks like he put about 12 points, 10 rebounds per game. We always know he's great defensively. You got Carlos Boozer, who I personally never liked all that much on the Chicago Bulls. I thought he was fine on the Utah Jazz, but he came to this team, I just didn't really think the fit was there all that much. So on a 3-year, $31 million contract, definitely going to be considered for a player to be traded away. We got Luol Deng, another guy that was just like a pioneer of the Chicago Bulls. This guy was a beast, man. He had the defense, he had the offense. He was one of those players that played every single minute out there. So I do hope to keep him around. But at the same time, if the right trade offers up, I mean, Luol Deng, he ended up going to the Miami Heat, I believe, and then eventually to the Los Angeles Lakers, where his career kind of fell off. You got Ronnie Brewer. This guy was basically known pretty much for his defense. Interesting thing about Ronnie Brewer, he had a very ugly jump shot, and that's actually because he had some sort of injury happen to him, so his arms couldn't shoot in the correct motion of a basketball. So yeah, I don't know what Andre Robertson's excuse is, but Ronnie Brewer has that as his. We got Kyle Korver, 3-point specialist. Definitely love to keep him around. Taj Gibson, who was, looks like 26 at the time. I thought he was a bit younger than that, man. So I guess, no, I think that's roughly the right age. We got Kurt Thomas, Keith Bogans, and CJ Watson, Omer Ashik. And we got Brian Scalabrine. Game over, everybody. John Lucas and Trash. I don't know who Trash is, but I didn't think Stanley Johnson was quite in the NBA yet, but I guess he was, man. Okay, so I think the first thing we need to do is I want to look at the draft class, because this is the 2011 draft class. So you got guys like Kyrie, Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson. Man, Klay would be absolutely perfect to get on this team, but at the same time, man, Kawhi Leonard, Kemba Walker, Jimmy Butler was the original pick. So many great players to choose from. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is, I believe the Timberwolves were not a very good team this season, so I'm going to try to trade for their draft pick and see what I can do with that. So for the 2019 pick, or I guess in this case it'd be the 2011 pick because it is NBA 2K19. So I got to go up Scalabrine. Oh my God, bro, that's asking for a lot. That's for a swap also. Carlos Boozer, that's not too bad, I guess. Can we save the salary cap? And Wayne Ellington definitely would be a pretty good shooting guard to have on this team. Joakim Noah, don't really want to do that. Luol Deng, not really feeling that. Taj Gibson and a future first-round pick for, of course, their next year pick in Sebastian Telfair. As much as Taj Gibson, I don't really feel like he fits into what the NBA becomes. Hey, he's fine for the Timberwolves. He had some nice seasons for the Bulls, but I feel like I'm okay with letting him go. So getting that draft pick definitely could pay dividends for us later on. So I'm good with that pick, or that trade, I should say. Next up, I do think I'm going to look at trades for Carlos Boozer. So I'm thinking this right here, also tossing Ronnie Brewer, because Kyle Korver, I'm fine with him coming off the bench or even really starting on this team too if needed. I'm going to toss in probably, because I imagine we're going to be a pretty good team, so I'm not too concerned about our draft pick if we end up getting the Timberwolves. So let's see what this right here gets us. Nice little haul. So we get Andre Iguodala and Lou Williams. That's actually really nice there, man, because Iggy or Lou would probably go to the shooting guard position. Lou Williams would be a 6-man because that's just what he does out there. So I like that trade a lot. We got Brandon Jennings, Andrew Bogut, Antoine Jameson, and Mo Williams. Mike Conley, Tony Allen, Gerald Wallace, Steven Jackson, Tyreek Evans, Francisco Garcia. This guy used to have a deadly shot in NBA 2K back in the day. Jameer Nelson, JJ Redick, Jason Terry, and Tyson Chandler. I like that a lot, but I mean, at this point, Tyson, I would not want him coming off the bench as much as I love Jason Terry. Ty Lawson, J.R. Smith, David West. We got Greg Monroe, Ben Gordon. DeMar DeRozan and Andre Bargnani. That's actually not too bad because Bargnani, we do have to give up trash to do so. But Bargnani, I feel like in this current NBA that we're in right now, like he would be a nice like stretch guy to have out there. So could totally play alongside Joakim Noah. 83 mid-range, only a 73 3-point shot. I think it's a bit better than that. So that might be up. But DeMar DeRozan would be nice. Although I don't know how nice it's would be alongside Derrick Rose. We got Kyle Lowry and Big Yao Ming, George Hill. Ooh, Vince Carter and Goran Dragic. That is a nice trade right there, guys. Because Vince Carter, we know, plays for like the next like 20 years after this. So that's a pretty friendly contract and only $12 million. Dragic, a bit on the expensive side, but I'm assuming it's just a one-year contract. Might have a player option on that. Yes, he does. I don't know if it's like his exact real contract in real life. Michael Beasley and Wesley Johnson. We got Monte Ellis and David Lee. This actually is pretty nice too because it does fill out two other positions. We would need a power forward now, and we get a starting caliber guy in Monte Ellis who's only on a one-year deal. So looking at his stats, I always know he was a good scorer on the Golden State Warriors, and it was funny because it was like a decision between Monte or Stephen Curry, and Golden State was like, all right, well, we're going to trade Monte Ellis away, but really good scoring stats. He is somebody that does need the ball in his hands, so I don't know how that'll work out with Derrick Rose, but I mean, on a one-year deal, that's not too bad. Then David Lee, 85 overall, $12 million, so his contract, I mean, it's the same situation as, Carlos Boozer, so it's not great, but I mean, 87 mid-range shot, 75 open three, and I believe he's a really good rebounder too, so his ability to shoot the three, which Boozer cannot do, plus the rebounding right there, that's actually a really nice pickup. I remember he's on the New York Knicks, actually. He was quite a beast. So I think this is probably our best bang for our buck right here. I did like the Vince Carter trade a lot, too. There's a few nice ones, but just getting two really good players in this case makes it all worth it. So, yeah, Monte Ellis is going to start on this team, although I guess down the road he probably could become a six-man. So, damn, dude, we might win the championship this first season. If that does happen, you guys know I do play it like, I at least do 3 seasons no matter what. So let's go ahead. Korver as the backup shooting guard. Keith Bogans, he's a pretty solid 3-and-D type of guy out there. He's 6'5", but defensively he's a bit better than Korver despite being shorter. So, yeah, we'll put him at small forward for that. Kurt Thomas, 76 overall. I would like to have just like, a guy that can rebound and play some defense off the bench. So 78 defensive rebounding, that's okay. And 76 shot block. Okay, that's not too bad. He's actually listed as a tenacious rebounder. I don't know about that one, Chief, but we'll go with it. So you put him at center, that goes down to 74. So I might try to trade him for a more like natural center out of this. So yeah, we will do, I guess we got Omir Sheik. He's a 73 overall, but I think I'm going to keep him for like a third string center. So yeah, Kurt Thomas. Let's toss in, I guess, CJ Watson, because we already got Sebastian right there. And even we probably could use a better backup point guard too. So that might be something else to look at. Here we get Antonio Daniels, Maurice Spates. Not really liking that. I would like at least like a 76 overall type of guy. We got Zaza and a draft pick from the Hawks. So that right there might actually already be worth it. We got Carlos Arroyo, who's actually one of my favorite point guards of all time, man. I used to love Carlos Arroyo. And Eric Dampier, who I believe started on the Dallas Mavericks for quite a few seasons. We got Kwame Brown. He's a bona fide scrub, so we're not feeling that at all. Anybody else? We got Kosta Kufitz. No, although he was a 76 overall. We got Big Ben Wallace at this point. He was only a 73 overall player. Either Big Ben was a scrub at this point. Yeah, I think this is actually when he came back. And you also got Will to throw behind him. So yeah, man, I know Ben Wallace actually did play for the Bulls. We got bitch-ass Darko not doing that. Kendrick Perkins wouldn't be a bad backup either, but I think I'm going to go with the Carlos Arroyo, Eric Dampier trade, just because it gives us two positions that we could definitely use out there, man. It gives us a better backup point guard than Sebastian, and it gives us our backup center, who is a rebounding and defensive-oriented guy. So that is the starting 5. Bench unit looking like that. We will go with a 9-man rotation. Although I'm a little concerned, I guess Brian Scalabrine at time could play if needed. So, I mean, hopefully that's not the case. I'm just joking, man. We got D Rose. I've been playing like 40 minutes again. Like, the dude's about to go off, bro. And we got David Lee at about 35. Monte at 33. I guess Luol Deng could probably afford to actually play a few more minutes too, just because what he does out there. Let's get Joakim at about 33. So that's looking pretty good for our rotation. System proficiency, we got Tom Thibodeau, who is a defensive-oriented guy, 3.5 stars. Although the balance system is at 4. But I think we'll probably go with just his natural defensive self right there. I'm okay with that. We do have a lot of good defenders on the team, so that should be fine. But yeah, guys, we should be good to go. I can't really think about any other big-time changes to make to this team. It's already looking really good. And I think we could definitely win the championship, although we got to get through the Miami Heat to do so. Let's go ahead, guys. Simulate this season and see how far Derrick Rose can carry the squad. Okay, so if we do win this final game, we are literally going to have the same record as the season in real life. We're going against the 37-44 76ers, and we finish with a W on the season. So MVP goes to LeBron James. That is BS, man. We all know Derrick Rose. You know what, man? I'm not playing. We're not going to be rewriting history. You know what, actually, I'm going to let it be, because maybe if Derrick Rose doesn't win MVP, he becomes even more motivated. No, he was already motivated, guys. I don't really know, man. Yo, what's Kristaps Porzingis doing on the damn Toronto Raptors? I don't remember him being on the team quite yet. Yo, wait, season was, okay, Russell, yeah, was obviously still in the NBA. I don't know what's going on with Kristaps, though, but I'm not going to worry about that, man. Maybe we'll just pretend that's Bargiani, I guess. John Wall is Rookie of the Year. Manu Ginobili, 6th man. That definitely makes sense. Dwight Howard, Defensive Player. Carmelo, Most Improved on the Denver Nuggets. And Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year for the Boston Celtics. This Eastern Conference, man, it's going to be a tough one to get past. Like, it is going to be tough to get past. Plain and simple out here, man. Yo, so we got Marvin Bagley, All-NBA. What's going on with that, man? I don't really know, but whatever. Okay, so we do have the player stats on the season. Derrick Rose, 22 points, 8 assists. This man should have got MVP again. Monte Ellis, 22 points, 6 assists. Actually, like, this backcourt absolutely tore it up. Like, damn, dude, averaging about 43, 44 points together. And they both shot really nice from 3, which was my biggest concern. But no, they play nice off each other. Luol has 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Playing defense, we got David Lee at 13 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Definitely not bad. Then we got Kyle Korver at 10 points. Joakim Noah doing his thing on the rebounding and on the defensive side of things. Carlos Arroyo Beeson. Okay, so here we go. First round, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, who I believe had like a top pick in this. Yeah, they had the, well, they ended up getting the Clippers pick, I believe, wasn't it? Which was Kyrie Irving, but they ended up getting like also the 4th pick in this draft, which I think was Tristan Thompson, although I totally could have my things all mixed up there. But no, I'm not imagining we're gonna have any issues with them. We beat them 4-1, and we got 22 from Luol Deng, 21 from Derrick Rose. Jamario Moon dropping 20 points over there for the Cavaliers. Next up, Miami, who is surprisingly the 4th seed, so simulate current round here. And that's no guarantee for us. We down 2-0, 2-1, tied series, 3-2, looking good, man. And we beat the Miami Heat 4-2, 28 points, 5 assists for D Rose, 27 for Monte, 24 for Luol, and a double-double for Joakim, 14 rebounds, 6 assists for David Lee. And then, yeah, Mike Miller, 22. Damn, dude, yo, LeBron kind of choked, actually. All right, next up, Atlanta Hawks, who I think have Josh Smith, and yeah, Al Horford. It was around this. What is DeAndre Ayton doing on the team? What is this, man? We got like all these rookies on here and stuff. Makes no sense. But hey, I guess he's playing like a backup. So this is confusing, man. Okay, whatever. That's why I like using like the old school 2K games for this, because, you know, you get the 100% accurate rosters. But I know some of you guys wanted me to do this in the actual game, and we just lost to the bitch ass. No, it wasn't the Bucks, man. The Hawks. And I'm going to tell you straight up, man, that you got a bull and a hawk fighting in real life. The bull is going to pierce that bitch-ass hawk with his horn every single time. Wow. Derrick Rose, 7 for 20. That is not like a pristine scoring night. So we got the Mavericks versus Hawks here in the finals. I mean, yo, look at Dirk out there beasting, just like he did back in the day, man. He's still a beast, so who am I kidding? So, we got to do another season, but that's all good. I mean, it was literally only the first one. Oh, my God. Josh Smith win finals MVP. You know it was a 2K video when that's happening. Okay, so we are going to go to staff signing. I think Thibodeau, we have him for a few more seasons. I wish his offense was a little bit better, but I'm okay with that. We could snipe up, Steve Kerr real quick here before the Golden State Warriors do. But no, we'll pass on that. Let's go to our NBA draft here because, like I said, man, we should have a top pick because the Timberwolves were not in the playoffs. So, yeah, sim to user pick. We have actually the 11th pick, so it's actually not very good. But it's not bad. We do have 26 trade offers. So we can get Enes Kanter, Ersan Ilyasova. See that we got Baron Davis, Tony Allen. Good thing is that my team is pretty dang strong. So it's like a lot of these players I don't even need. But the only thing is if we can get like somebody like a pretty good contract, we could get Kemba Walker, but I don't need him at all. Then we could potentially, trade some of the larger contracts away and maybe sign a big name free agent. But not really feeling any of these trades at all, if I'm being honest. So let's go to choose prospects, see who's still available. We have, man, that's rough. We got Reggie Jackson, Brandon Knight, Tristan Thompson, Bojan Bogdanovic. We got Nikola Vucevic, DeAndre Liggins. Nikola Mirotic would be nice, but probably not this early on here. So, yeah, rating-wise, I can't take Reggie Jackson, guys. I can't do it. I guess I do need a backup center because Kurt Thomas was currently the backup. So I think I'm actually going to go with Vucevic because I know what he becomes compared to Thompson. So that seems like probably our best bet there. I mean, we know he becomes an all-star eventually. So yeah, Nikola Vucevic, welcome to the team. You are going to be a backup for now, but eventually Joakim will get older and you will probably get the reins of this team. As I saw Jimmy Butler, I believe it said, yeah, he went #1 in the draft to the Knicks, followed by Enes Kanter, Kyrie Clay, Kawhi Leonard, Tobias Harris. Damn, a few of you guys are going to be upset in a few seasons. Let me just say that. So, rookie signings, Nikola Vucevic, 76 overall. Yeah, instantly becomes the backup center of the team. Qualifying offers, nothing with that. And now we get free agency. So, money-wise, I don't actually know how much we have freed up. Looks like we have $28 million in cap hold, $17 million in cap room. Is it time to get LeBron James? Yo, why is... Wait, Klay Thompson was drafted in 2011. What is this, man? We got Kristaps Porzingis, Victor Oladipo? Oh my god, man. Yo, this video just became what if the NBA merged with the 2011 season? Like, we got some sort of like bitch-ass time-lapse going on here. So we're not playing around with that, man, but it's all good. We do have enough to sign LeBron James. We got Kevin Durant. We got Melo. So do we sign LeBron to play with Derrick Rose? I feel like that's probably the way to go, man. Like, I'm gonna throw him as much money as possible. I would love to get one of these big name players, maybe a Melo out there to change his path, because I think once upon a time he was thinking about going to the Bulls. Joe Johnson, we got Gordon Hayward, Blake Griffin at the age of 23. Now, if I got Blake Griffin, I would probably end up trading away David Lee or using him off my bench. But we do have Melo agreeing to the deal. Now, to do so, I do unfortunately have to get rid of Brian Scalabrine, but that is a risk I'm willing to take. Carmelo Anthony, welcome to the team. LeBron on the Miami Heat again. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. Like, no complaints here, man, whatsoever. All right, let's look at some backup point guards. I can actually afford Andre Miller, who'd be a bit better for us than, what's his name at this point? So, yeah, let's go with Andre Miller. And my apologies, guys, for all the players getting mixed up here. But the person that made the roster must have, like, had them, like, in free agency or something like that. I guess I really don't know, but it's all good. Kyle Korver got the 38-year-old version. Get 2 Kyle Korvers. Oh, I'm going to get my dude Carlos Delfino. I absolutely love this guy, man. He was on the Pistons for a bit. He was great. So, yeah, Carlos Delfino. He also played a few seasons, I believe, for the Milwaukee Bucks, where he actually was a bit better over there. So, we got him. I think we're pretty much good to go. Monte Ellis. Wait, which Monte Ellis is it? Is this my Monte Ellis? Yeah, actually, I do think, now that I do think about it, man, Monte Ellis, he was only on a 1-year deal. So, that's all good, though, because we got Melo and Luol Deng, so I can make that work out, maybe make some sort of possible trade. Guys, I am going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so it is time to build up my own big three. I'm trading Luol Deng, Omar Sheik, and a future first for an 86 overall, age 35 Vince Carter. But like I said, man, he still becomes a beast for many seasons to come. So, yeah, we got D Rose, Vince Carter, and Carmelo Anthony all on the same team together. That is going to be a freaking highlight reel there, guys. Bench unit, we got Andre Miller, Kyle Korver, we got Nikola Vucevic, and Carlos Delfino to round out our 9-man rotation. I am loving the squad here, guys. This team better win this damn championship because it just looks like a winner to me if I've ever seen one. So, yeah, let's get the minutes a little bit better out here. Looking pretty good. Derrick Rose, I'm going to give him a few more minutes here just because, he's Derrick Rose. So, let's get him at about 38 minutes per game. Melo at about 38 also, and then we'll do this. That's looking pretty crispy. As far as the proficiency, we got 3.5 stars for that, although I'm going to switch to a balance system because that's 4.5. And we also got perimeter centric, but I guess it increases spacing for pick and roll attacks, which we do have a lot of good, guys that can like set picks and stuff like that. We got a lot of good shooters too. So actually perimeter centric, probably the way to go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and simulate this season and see if we can win it all. You guys know I had to go out here and try out the new team here real quick here, man. So we got the Chicago Bulls against the Brooklyn Nets. All right, man, let's try out Derrick Rose and Vince Carter. We got Melo, all the stars out there pretty much. They all got stars by their name. We got Bradley Beal, who I don't think existed yet here in the NBA, but hey, it's all good, man. He wants to get a little early action out there. He wants to skip college. All right, we got Melo over there on the wing. Here we go, all the way. And, oh, wait, Derrick Rose. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, man? You can't handle my dribbling. Come on, man. Here we go. Send me a pick. Send me a pick. Oh, my God. That was the weakest pick ever. But Derrick Rose doesn't care, man. Gets to the basket. That is what I like to see. All right. Give me that ball. Devin Harris used to be one of the quickest players in the NBA with the ball in his hands. I mean, I mean, like story-wise, like the quickest. He might like not even just one of the quickest, but he was a beast, man. We got a block there, but hey, I don't got my volume on, so I thought it was a foul. Okay. Oh, another block by Joakim. Here we go. Here we go. Vince Carter. Yo, do I dunk in his face? Do I do it? Could Vince Carter still dunk like that back like when he was 35? Definitely, man. Definitely. Here we go. Oh, look, you got layups like that. Up 4-0. Yo, we're going for the sweeper. We're definitely not going to play the whole game, but you guys know how it is, man. I just like to play around till it's time to get going on that simulation again. All right, here we go. Give me that ball. Oh, nothing there. Yo, go get your man, David. What you doing, man? Oh, my God. Oh, no. What are you guys both doing? That was the weakest defense I've seen in NBA history, and the dude still managed to miss the shot. All right, VC. Oh, Melo. Hey, get it like that. Okay, that's probably a good way to end this gameplay. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. So if we win this final game here against the OKC Thunder, we can have a record of 70-12. Does that remind you of any particular team out there? One more game here, guys, and we finish with a L on the season, of course, because I said that. Yeah, 69 wins on the season. We got Carmelo Anthony changing his life, man. Winning MVP at 28 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Damn, dude. We got Wendell, Rookie of the Year, Wendell Carter Jr. All right, next, James Harden, 6-man. LeBron James, Defensive Player, and Michael Beasley, Most Improved, with Tom Thibodeau as Coach of the Year, All-NBA First Team, with Rondo, Kobe, Carmelo, LeBron, Tim Duncan, All-NBA Second, and All-NBA Third. So we got all these, like, players out here that are just from, like, the future, but none of them made the all teams, though. That was for the OGs right there, man. So, all right, obviously we are first seed in the Eastern Conference. Player stats on the season. We know Melo's stat line. D-Rose, 22 points, 7 assists, 19, 4, and 6 for Vince Carter. Double-double for David Lee. 13 rebounds per game and 2 blocks for Joakim Noah. Bench unit on point. Okay, first round, Indiana Pacers. Simulate current round 3. They probably got, like, damn John Morant and Zion Williamson based off how this is going. But, hey, they so no chance against us as we win 4-0. Also, LeBron is 7th in the Eastern Conference. I don't really understand that, but hey, he is. Next up, we got Philadelphia. Yeah, well, up 2-0, 3-0. Might be a sweep. We get them 4-0. Trust this process, man. Trust this process. Okay. D-Rose, 24 points, 23 for Vince, 18 and 12 for David Lee. And this is what the 76ers team was looking like. Next up, the Orlando Magic Simulate current round, you know, with Dwight Howard and Hedo Turkoglu and that whole crowd, Jameer Nelson. Definitely a solid squad. We are killing these playoffs, though, man. Like, we are absolutely taking over. This team is not to be reckoned with. Like, they are not backing down. We got Golden State with Stephen Curry, Tyreke Evans, Andre Drummond on the team, apparently. So, it's actually kind of scary to think about. Kevin Love, Jeremy Lin, Hibbert, CJ McCollum on the Timberwolves. All right, simulate current round here, and got game 1, got game 2, got game 3, 3-1. We win 4-1. Carmelo Anthony is your finals MVP. Although Derrick Rose with the closeout 44 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. So I'm sure he was definitely in the running for the award. Also, guys, I am not going to do a third season for this particular video. Mostly on World Championship, I would do so, but because the rosters are all screwed up, I don't want to continue this really. So I did want to win a championship, though, so we did do that. Yeah, in the future, when I look at the rosters and stuff, I'm going to make sure 100% that everything on it is realistic as possible. It's just because it's 2K19. So, yeah, man, 2K, like, really needs to put, like, a rating system for when you download rosters so you can, like, rate if a roster is good or bad. Because there's really no way to completely tell until you get into it. But, yeah, man, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you check out today's edition of Breaking the NBA. Would really appreciate that. And, yeah, guys, peace out.